Good morning, students. And today only I can see only just how many? Just nearly 5 students only, or 6. Rest all without camera there. All those who are here, kindly switch on the video, okay? Otherwise, I may have to call out your names. What did we say that we will study today? What we are supposed to study today?
So you told to discuss about the project.
What should be discussed about the project? Anishka, what should be discussed? All right, I said about that the way how you are supposed to present the project. Every year we get students tend to write all those things differently. So it is better that all of us do the things in the same manner. That is why I thought of, I think already Sir Shaiju also has already informed you about English language, I think. Has he? Yes. So more or less the same way we will be doing it for literature as well. So we have got a file here. I don't know whether you are able to see it properly, whatever be it. You know the project, you can assume, you can imagine. From class 9 onwards, you are handling this file, no? So you know what is the style and format of this file here. So first you have got assignment or project in. There you will write English, literature, complete, you will write there. Then below that one you have got normal instruction, what is called your name. All these things on this page, it should be written in capital letter, okay? Everything what is on the front page on the file. So Riyansh, everything should be written in capital letter, I said. Okay. Then what
Sir,
else?
I have already written.
Pardon?
Sir, I have already written.
Why did you write? I had already said when I gave the file, I had already said, please make sure that you have to wait till I give you the instructions. Okay, this has to be written in what is called a capital letter. Then we have name, class, section, or roll number. Those things should be written correctly. Then subject, in the second column, the small column, you can write with just English 2. Or even if you English 2, because already literature and you have already written at the top. Then session. Which session are you? Aruna?
So 21, 22.
21, 22. All right. Then inside also we have got topic. Topic, one thing what we have noticed last year is that everybody had written, or rather 90% students had written what is called after the question word limit was given, that also is written. Please make sure you don't write that one. Word limit you need not write that. You should keep in mind that so much should be the word limit. Are you getting what I am speaking? Now each question, 2 questions you have got for this literature this time. So there, both the places I have written not more than 750 words I have written. So please don't write what is given in the bracket there. You are supposed to write only your topic. What is your topic? I think how far do you agree with the view that forgiveness and reconciliation comprise a major theme of the TEMPEST? That much only your topic. So write only that topic. Don't write the word limit. Last year many had written, so it was difficult for us because that is word limit. We need not take it as a part of the topic. We are writing the topic. Then what we have got is course, what you have written in partial fulfillment of the academic requirements of class 12 syllabus during the session 21, 22. Then again, name of the student, admission number, class, section, roll number. All these things has to be written. Okay, there are some people leaving out some of these things. If you don't write, we'll have to again call you back and make you rewrite and all those things. To avoid all those things, please make sure you write all these things. Then down there is signature of the student. Should not become teacher. Okay, last year also some students became teacher and signed in the place of the examiner. Your signature of the examiner is also given, signature of the student is also given. So please, you sign only in the place of student. Is that clear? Yes or no? Yes. Then first page we finish, that is the file. After the file, inside we have got the second, that sheet what is given, that printed one, that we call it as the title page. So title page also I said just now what you are supposed to do. Then what you are supposed to do? Next one is supposed to be the acknowledgements. So please make sure you follow that order. Okay, title page, then you keep the acknowledgements. Please make sure when you are writing the acknowledgements, I see most of the time, but many are copying it from the net. Please make sure that there is no grammatical and spelling mistakes there. That is a front page what you are writing. First thing, what is written by you people, so that everybody will read that. Even if they don't read the content, they will read the first part. Surely they will read. So make sure that that page, there should be no mistake. Last year we found, because last year's a lot of mistakes were there. And now when new teachers come from outside to examine you, then it will not give a good impression. Therefore, please make sure that acknowledgement, there should be no grammatical and spelling mistake. First, you write a rough one and please make sure all the corrections are made there and then present it. Then we will go for the what is called the introduction, content, and conclusion. You need not write what is called the headings, introduction, body, or the conclusion. Generally, we know that whenever we have got a writing skill, is the first paragraph is taken to be as the introduction. Then body or the content of the body parts. Then last one we have got the conclusion, last paragraph. So make sure that when you are writing, that should be a what is called a conclusion. Paragraph also should be there. Separate paragraph should be there. You need not write the heading as conclusion, but point should be of the conclusion. And end with bibliography. This time, please make sure one page you add there as bibliography. Wherever you are taking, you know, you can take ideas and content from different places, be it from the net, be it from the textbook or reference book, anywhere you can take, but you just mention it. From where did you take that one? Now, problem comes now to the people also copy from others' project. Now, don't do that one, okay? You don't copy from others' project and write there, I have stolen from these fellows. Now, please make sure that you make any reference. You can take any reference from, be it from net or be it from the class book, workbook, reference book, anywhere you can take. But don't copy it from your neighbor's projects. These are all the things what I need to speak to you about the project work. Is it clear to you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Another opposite way, let me ask you. In case anybody it is not clear, any doubt, let me see. Anybody, they have got any doubt with regards to projects, you may ask just now.
Sir, can we decorate like the acknowledgement page?
Who is speaking there?
Saluna.
Aruna, you can decorate it, you can present it in such a way that it looks attractive. I don't say that you spend so much time for that one and all those things, but you can make the work very good. Maybe in the first page and all those things, something it is made it in such a way that it looks very neat and tidy and attractive. As presentable as possible, you make it. When somebody sees the way you present it, that matters a lot. So far, I made a reference to last year's work, and I said that was missing, this was missing. But there were last year few project work so nicely presented, so well presented. That was something that could be kept it as a model for others. So like that, when something is made so good, that immediately gives, for example, our last year's leader, what is Shivangi. Shivangi's presentation was very nice. Shreya was there, like that. So students were there. Those who have presented it so nicely. So presentation is something very important. Because when in a bulk so much work is given, the first thing what we look is how it is presented. Aruna, it was a very good question what you asked, and something that everybody need to keep in mind when we are presenting it. Do your best to present it as something so attractive. What we call it as, the impression you create when you're giving something, the impression you give, that will be something very important. In case if someone is keeping the mic on, please keep it off. Okay, sometimes I'm getting some disturbance. Party was mic is on. Okay. Any other doubt to be asked?
So can we use color pens?
Who asked that out? Can you name
Sir Prachi.
who?
Sir Prachi.
All right. What kind of color do you mean?
So different color pens.
It means for writing, I expect only either blue or black. Clear
For
that?
heading.
For writing purpose, there you are permitted only with blue color or black color. No other color is meant for writing the project. Okay. As you said,
Okay.
some decoration. If you are doing that, if you do it, okay, that may be all right. Otherwise, no other color. See, please, something that is very important. Okay, in your writing, officially, when you are writing for the academic purpose and all those things, you are not allowed to use any other color other than blue or black. Red is meant for the teachers, green is meant for the principal. So naturally, if any red color is seen there, that is considered as correction only. So please make sure you don't do anything with the red color on the paper. Even for underlining, if you are underlining with, use some blue color or some of those things. If you have written with blue color, you use a black color for underlining. If it is black color, use a blue color for underlining. That will strike it out. No other color. Never red and green. Clear? Okay. Shall we proceed to class? Okay. Suryan says no, we will not go today. Suryan, anything else to be done? No. Okay, then we'll move on. What did we stop with in the last class?
Sir, page number 95.
Page number 95. All right. That part I do agree. And what we have studied.
Sir,
Sajid,
conversation.
what we have studied in the last class? Sachit Sharma. Tell me what we have studied in the last class. Unmute yourself. Say. I can't hear you. Palak. Unmute.
So we have seen like Iris and series. Like Iris has been asked by
Now first tell me who are this Iris? Who is this
someone
Iris?
series.
Goddess of rainbow.
Sir, messenger of Juno.
Pardon?
Goddess of rainbow.
The messenger of
Oh,
Messenger.
shit.
Sir, Iris was messenger of Juno,
All right.
And
and
goddess of rainbow.
Ceres was goddess of cereal.
I think still there is some other disturbance also is there. I think some other sound also is being heard. All right. Anyway, we said about what is called Iris and Ceres. Both of them are what is called mythological gods. There, goddesses we have got there. One is that is of messenger of Juno, and Iris is also known as what is called presiding spirit of the rainbow. That is very important, presiding spirit or the goddess of rainbow. Whereas Ceres was the goddess of fertility and of all the crops and harvest. So Iris had come to invite Ceres for a function there on the meadows there, where Prospero and all others were supposed to be there, Ferdinand and Miranda. So they have, Ceres is supposed to reach there, so Iris came to invite as per the instructions given by
Juno.
Juno. Somebody said Juno. Is it correct? All right. It is somewhere it is mentioned there what is called I bid thee leave this and with her sovereign grace here on this grass plot in this very place to come and spot. And also Ceres asked at the end, why hath thy queen summoned me hither to this short grass to green? So Ceres says, rather Iris says, my my sovereign had already asked you to leave from here and come to this plot. And there later in the next paragraph we saw Ceres is asking, why did your queen ask me to leave that particular place and reach to this place? Why has she summoned me hither to this short grass to green means meadow? That was a place where we stopped. There we said about Jupiter, we have spoken. Who is Jupiter? See, these gods and goddesses you should know, okay? It can be asked, question can be asked, who is Jupiter, who is Jove, who is Iris, who is Ceres? All these terms are important one. Anytime you can be asked for the question, especially in the first, that two extracts which are given for you in the from the drama, there this question can be asked. So therefore you should know who are these gods and goddesses. Okay, then we will proceed to the next one, what we are should study and answer to the question what was asked by Ceres. What was the question asked by Ceres? Ashutosh, what was the question asked by Ceres?
Sir, that why has Juno called me?
Okay, why had Juno invited her to this particular grassland? And the answer is that what we are going to see. Iris speaks. A contract of true love to celebrate. A contract of true love to be celebrated, to celebrate, and some donations freely to a state on the blessed lovers. So idea is very clearly given. They are going for a contract of true love to celebrate and give some donation. What do you mean by give some donation?
Gift.
Give some gift. What kind of gift actually?
Blessings.
Blessings actually here. Now, generally, we also go for the weddings and all those things, and we do carry some gifts. Do you? When you're going for wedding parties, marriage parties, and all those things, do you carry some gifts along with you? Yes.
No, sir.
No, sir. Who said? Okay, there are some people, some I may have to call as myself, they never give gift and all those things. But see, in our culture, it has become something almost like a indispensable thing. Depending upon what kind of gift you have given to me, when I come to your house for a party, I also will give exactly something of that. That has become what is called unwritten law in our system. These are the things existing. Anyway, that is not what we are speaking here. Anyway, it is mentioned here, you are invited here for what? You have been invited to celebrate a solemn pledge of true love. That is the meaning of that one. A solemn pledge of true love. What do you mean by that one? Marriage ceremony. What is actually a marriage? Sometimes people may call it as a contract. Here is that term is used here. A contract of true love. Two lovers, they pledge themselves to live together. So that is what they are speaking. So you have been invited here to celebrate a solemn pledge of true love. That is the content you need to keep in mind. They are invited to celebrate a solemn pledge of true love. And not only that one, and freely bestow and give them some gift on the day of happiness. Give them some gift, and naturally that gift is bestow upon them what is called blessings upon them. Give them some true blessings. And some donations freely to a state. To a state. What do you mean by that one? Meaning is given there. What's the meaning given there? A state?
To bestow.
To
To
bestow.
bestow.
On the blessed lovers. So give some blessings upon those, give some gifts to those blessed lovers. Now they are invited. So Ceres and Iris, there was a conversation. Now Ceres is worried about something. What is her worry and doubt? See, even these goddesses are playing almost like behaving like exactly like human beings. Jealousy. If that fellow is invited, I will not come. Those kind of things are there. So how she asked there, you see, tell me, heavenly bow, if Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do now attend the queen. She asked a question. Please tell me, heavenly bow or Iris, the goddess of the rainbow, please tell me if Venus and her son is also invited for the wedding, or are they still roaming around along with Juno, the queen of heaven? Are they also in company with these people? If they are there, I will not come. Why? Let's see what happened. As thou dost know, do now attend the queen. Since they did plot, the means that Dusky Dis, my daughter, God, her and her blind boys candled company, I have foresawn. So now they have got a reason why these two people have been what is called not in a very happy time. What is the reason that they are not in a happy time? It's given there. I think that explanation is given there. Pluto, god of death. What is called? There is something is there. They have plotted against what is called. It is given there. What is called? This my daughter, God, her and her blind. So they had been kidnapped by somebody. That is exactly the reason what they said. This is mentioned here as Pluto, god of death. Pluto, with the help of Venus and Cupid, abducted Proserpina, Ceres' daughter. Now, what has happened there? Ceres' daughter had been abducted by this Cupid and Pluto. Cupid is you know what is Cupid actually?
Son of Venus and god of love. Venus
Venus.
and god of love.
Okay, here it is given there. Cupid is her son and he is the god of love. Now Cupid has got what is called another thing. Have you seen Cupid? A small god with going around with a bow and arrow. An arrow is there. And this fellow goes around shooting these arrows. And it is believed that when this fellow goes around shooting these arrows and on whom this arrow strikes, that person falls in love with somebody. Don't know with whom, what is called, they will fall in love. But there is a tendency that they will fall in love with somebody or other immediately. Some are very happy praying for what is called Cupid to come near to them. Whatever be it. So it is believed that this Cupid goes around shooting arrows, and if that arrow strikes on somebody, they fall in love with somebody or other. That was the belief there. Now probably he might have gone and shot this arrow on the what is called the daughter of Ceres, and as a result, Ceres and this Plutos, they have abducted them. So they have, since that, because of this abduction problem, since then they have not been in a talking terms. See, goddesses fighting and they are not in a talking terms. Problems are there. So just read that paragraph what is given there. Pluto, god of death, Pluto with the help of Venus and Cupid abducted Prosper Pina, Ceres' daughter, from the earth to his own kingdom. Ceres had therefore been harboring a strong grievance against both the mother and the son. So that is the reason why these two people are not in a good time, and that is why she has immediately inquired to Iris if Venus and her son is accompanying Juno, the queen of heaven, and if they are coming, Venus, what is called Ceres will not come there, and Ceres have compared or what is called addressed this blind boy's scandaled company. Scandal, a disgraceful person. Cupid company is considered as a disgraceful person. There are some people, maybe let's say in a common time if we use, sometimes your parents may tell you something. Try to avoid this company. They are not good, disgraceful company. They are bad company. And therefore try to avoid bad companions. Is this terms used by your parents at least sometime? It is possible that they are careful. They will see that, okay, my children don't want to get into trouble. Therefore, already warning is given there. Try to avoid this kind of companies and all those things. They create trouble for you. So it is mentioned there. Therefore, it is said. So Ceres tried to avoid the company of Venus and her scandalous child or son called Cupid. Blind son. Why blind son? Cupid is already, you see, eyes are all blindfolded. Something with one, as you call it, as one putty is put on their face. Something is like a towel. They tie their eyes. He is blind person going around shooting in the darkness, we call it. So he does that one. So I hope it is very clear now why Ceres asked Iris whether Venus and her son is accompanying Juno, the goddess, queen of heaven. Is that clear? The reason is that they had abducted somebody, what is called Venus, what is Ceres' daughter, with the help of Pluto, the underworld god or death, god of death. They had kidnapped that one, and therefore they are in a bad company. They don't talk each other. And a lot of stories are there. You might have heard about different stories about Cupid and his mother and all those things. Maybe something, maybe like, let's say, Venus. Venus seems to be what is called, I said in the beginning, jealous. No? So Venus, mother of Cupid, once told him she was jealous of another one human person, mortal person, because she was very beautiful. And so she instructed Cupid to go and shoot some arrows so that this, I think her name is Psyche, and she would fall in love with a dragon monster because she wanted to destroy her. But finally, what happened was that when Cupid saw her, she was so beautiful, Cupid fell in love with her. And Cupid married her with a condition that you should never see my face. That condition was there. And finally, one day she saw his face and they disappeared. And the story goes on like this. So jealousy among the gods are not existing at that time also. So many gods and goddesses are there. Even they are having jealousy and problems and abducting, kidnapping and all those things are. Then human beings, if they don't do, very strange, you know. So that must be the reason. Anyway, forget about all those things. And let's continue now with the story again. Iris, of her society be not afraid. What is that? Of her society be not afraid. I met her deity, cutting the clouds towards Paphos and her son, dove drawn with her. So of her company, please don't worry. Don't worry about, do not be afraid of her company. I have seen her going further away from there. What is called? I have seen cutting the clouds towards, passing through the clouds towards Paphos. Paphos must be given somewhere there. The meaning is there. Paphos, the name of the place in the island of Cyprus. It is believed to be the birthplace of Venus. Just like when you people are asked, you will give the excuse, why were you absent from the class? I had gone to my mother's house. So in the same way, Cupid and Cupid's mother, they have gone to mother's house. Where is mother's house? Where is that place? Paphos.
In
Where is
Cyprus.
Paphos?
Cyprus.
In Cyprus. Paphos, the name of a place in the island of Cyprus. A place, it is believed to be the birthplace of Venus. So Iris has already given a assurance. You don't worry about the company of Cupid and Venus. They will not be coming here. They are not accompanying Juno because they are not here. They have gone away further ahead into their land or into their homeland at Cyprus. So cutting the clouds, passing through the clouds towards Paphos and her son, dove drawn. What is that one? In a carriage drawn by doves. In mythology, doves are special birds who draws the chariot of Venus. Any other bird we have ever seen there? Goddesses using? Yesterday we said about some other bird there.
The peacock.
Peacock. So all these animals and birds, again, I had already reminded that in your religion also, many gods are there, what is called using some of the animals for their traveling and journey and all those things. Tiger and all those things. Tiger is also used, no? Somebody who travels on tiger?
Sir, Goddess Durga.
Goddess Durga. Any other god? God or goddesses travels by somebody else?
Vaishnavi.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
are.
Goddess Vaishnavi.
Okay. Any other names of animals that is used by gods?
Mouse.
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 Yes, Suryansh, what
Mouse.
did you say?
Donkey.
Suryansh,
Sir, mouse.
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 Yes, sir.
Who travels by that one?
Ganesha.
God Ganesh.
Ganesha.
All right. So that is in short to find out that just I want to verify that just like what we are studying in mythology, even now we assume or attribute quite many animals with some of the gods and goddesses and all those things. Maybe they are traveling on that one. So now here we have got dove drawn, traveling by the carriage drawn by doves. So they have gone far away with that one. So they have gone dove drawn with her. here thought they too have done some wanton charms upon this man and maid. And as they were going, did there some charms there? They tried to do some mischief on what is called Ferdinand and Miranda as well. But this time they failed utterly. They were not able to succeed in doing some tricks on those pillows. So therefore, some wanton, some mischief by Cupid. Cupid tried to, that is what he said, some wanton charms upon this man and maid, whose vows are that no bed right shall be paid or Haman's torch be lighted. Now, in the yesterday or the previous day, I said there are some lines which are missing from the drama. I said, I speak there when I started with this act. I said there are two places or something I had showed you. Now, one of these places where these instructions were given to Ferdinand and Miranda by Prospero. I said, now you people, what is called in the context, we said, now you may sit and continue with your conversation. Sit then and talk with her. She is thine own. In the first page of that act was there. Then there he had also given some other advice also. What they should do, what they should not do, and all those things. And some warning was given there. So those warnings are not given in your text, therefore you need not worry. And here he says, and also here it is said, what is that? And some wanton chance upon this man and maid, whose vows, so they had a vow that, what was the vows? Whose vows are that no bed right shall be paid or Haman's torch be lighted. So before the wedding, they shall not have any physical union until they are officially married. That was the promise made to Prospero, or Prospero made them to make this promise. Otherwise, certain curse may fall upon those people. That is what Prospero had told already. So it is true that you are going to be married, but you shall not have any physical union before officially this marriage take place. Otherwise, lot of problems can be there, but is here it is not mentioned there. So, whose vows are that no bed right shall be paid, whose Haman's torch be lighted. Haman's torch be lighted. What is that one? Haman was the god of marriage, and he was supposed to be carrying a lamp which was lighted when a marriage was solemnized. So that is what we say, officially the marriage takes place. These are all what is called mythological beliefs. How far it is correct, how far it is wrong, we don't know. Whatever be it, but that was assumed that it should be done or it should not be done. So anyway, it was told that you should not do before officially you get married. But vain, Mars hot minion is returned again. But even though he had done all this mischief, but what is called miserably, they have failed, but in vain. All the trick that he played was in vain, and therefore Mars hot minion. What is Mars coming there? Venus is also called the hot-blooded darling of Mars, the god of war. Venus is also known as, Venus is also called the hot-blooded darling of Mars, the god of war. God of war is Mars. So therefore what happened? Mars hot minion, Venus, went home again. So returns. So after doing all these mistakes, since they have failed everything, so they returned home again. Her rapish-headed son has brought his arrows, swears he will shoot no more, but play with sparrows. Now, after having failed miserably, he decided that anyway, since these things are happening, since I have shot these arrows and I have failed in succeeding, I will give up all these things. So he was rather discouraged, and he concluded that he would not shoot again on anybody. Rather, he would go around just like any common boys moving around. Be a boy right out. Just I will be like any normal boys, I will be going around and be like any other boys. Wappish-headed son. What do you mean by that one? Cupid, who is here regarded as irritable. Wappish-headed. A really irritable boy. A boy who plays trick on everybody. Irritating people. The character is something that seems to be not very happy, unpleasant character, unpleasant type of behavior, because he stings by hitting people with his arrows, which make them fall in love. That is why he was addressed as a wappish-headed child or son. Is that clear? Okay. So since he failed, what was the result of his failure in playing trick on Miranda and Ferdinand? He gave up totally. Shooting arrows and all those things, he has completely given up. Apurva, you are not paying attention in the class. Apurva Gupta. Still not even listening what I said. Apurva, unmute yourself. Are you listening in the class?
Yes, sir.
Somebody is there for you to talk, I think. Mummy is
No,
the one
sir.
talking with you.
No, sir.
Then who is there talking with you?
Sir, no one.
Last time, please make sure don't talk.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
All right. So he's decided instead of playing tricks on human beings, he would be playing with whom? Shubhi.
Sparrows.
Whom? Only Shubhi will say. Shubhi Gupta. Where is she?
Yes, sir.
Now this Cupid has failed in creating trouble for Ferdinand and Miranda. So he has decided that he would throw away the arrows and he would be playing with somebody or something. With whom?
Sir, sparrows.
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 All right. So, and be a boy right out. And okay, then. Highest queen of states, great Juno comes. I know her by her gait. I know her by her gait. Gait meaning?
A walking style.
Walking.
Gait meaning?
Walking style. The style
Walking
of a-
style. The way a person moves around. And I think quite many of us, we can identify different people by the way they walk. The way, the speed, the style, and all those things. We are able to identify who are those person moving around. Even if we don't see the face, we know this style of walking. It is such and such a person. All right. I think we may have to stop it here. I think we instead of going further. Now, when is the next class? Friday. Rimsha, when is the next class? Yes.
Yes, sir.
When is the next English period?
Friday.
Friday.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will study one more day with what is called this drama. From Monday onwards, again we will go back to short story. I hope you know what is the reason, no? The story what we have studied is removed from the syllabus, and therefore we have to study another at least 2 more short stories before the exam, and we know that exam is coming very fast. So before that, and therefore we will study the shortest story available. The shortest one is the story of 1 hour. I think hardly one period is enough. We will study that one, and one more story. Will everyone is smiling quietly because of that chapter is cancelled. Shashank, very happy. I think we spent nearly 5 days for completing that chapter,
Yes, sir.
and that is gone. Yes, Suryansh, something? Any doubt? Your hand is raised.
Sir, please tell the date of exam. Yes, sir. Sir, please tell the date of exam.
Didn't
Date,
get what you said.
date of exam, first
Date
semester.
of exam must be given in the diary, no? Just now I don't remember. I think when you said, I think somewhere.
It is 26 exam.
26.
26.
26.
So as per the date what is given on the diary, exams will be going on. So no change will be there.
Sir, online or offline?
Veda, you wait, okay. Online means we can copy, offline means we cannot copy. That part, Father Principal will let you know.
A very important question.
Just asking for
That is major
information.
part.
What is that?
Just asking for information, not for
Information.
teaching.
Okay, okay. Information is very good. You should be informed properly, but I cannot give you the correct information just now because I am also not sure whether it is going to be offline or online. But whatever
Sir,
be the
other
case,
teacher have
you,
told that exam has been extended till 1 week.
what is that?
Exam has been postponed.
Which exam?
Sir, 1 week exam
First
has been
semester.
postponed. First semester.
What was the date given?
26
And now what
July.
is going to be the new date?
Sir,
Don't
it's
know.
not told till now.
Not known. So from where did you get the information that it is postponed?
Sir, Jamie
Sir,
sir and
Jamie
Irfan sir is told.
Who?
Jamie sir and Irfan sir.
All right. Let me see how exactly what is done. Those kind of information only when I get confirmed information I will let you know. Otherwise, we shall not go with guesswork. Okay. So now you can start the assignments, but project works. But please make sure that do it correctly, decently. Okay, then see you on Friday. Till then, be happy and cheerful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.